Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I just want to talk about some of the cool things that I recently picked up. Hey guys, welcome back. Like I said, I just want to go over some of the cool things that I recently picked up. This is going to include the last little bit of things that I got for Black Friday, some items that I got from Christmas, some things that I found at a Goodwill, some things that I actually found at a antique shop, and one item that I just picked up from Barnes & Noble. So I'm going to kind of just go in the order of things that I picked up, I guess. So starting things off are some items that I got from Vinegar Syndrome for Black Friday. Now this will be probably like my part 3, I guess, of my Black Friday pickups. I only got 2 items from them. I wanted to obviously get more, but just with everything that I spent at Severin, or I got some things from Arrow Video, or even like Criterion stuff, I just didn't have the budget to go too crazy with Vinegar Syndrome, but it is very easy to do that. But the 2 items that I did get, the first one was Forgotten Gialli Volume 3. So right now I have volumes, let's see, 2, 3, and 4. And the day that I'm recording this, which is January 1st, they actually just announced that they are releasing a volume 6. So I'm going to have to get those volume 1, 5, and 6 now. But these are really nice sets. They come in a really nice box. But these are the films that are within this set. I'll just show the spines quickly, if it'll focus. So I've never seen any of these before, but I am looking forward to checking these out. Yeah, I'm a big fan of these box sets just because of just the quality alone with this like piece that comes off the top. The spines also just look absolutely beautiful. But I love Vinegar Syndrome box sets. But speaking of Vinegar Syndrome box sets, this is an item that I pre-ordered when I first, I think this came out the halfway to Black Friday sale, if I'm not mistaken. I could be off on that. Maybe there's a Halloween sale or something, but they announced it during a sale, and so I pre-ordered it, and I was very, very excited to get it in the mail, and that would be the Vinegar Syndrome Lost Picture Show. So this is a set that I am very excited to dive into this year. It is a absolute beauty if you pan all of it out. There's 10 films within here, and they range really just all types of films. And I'm very excited. If you are curious, I would highly recommend checking out this on their website. Because it is just a beautiful set. I think this one, when I pre-ordered it, I think it was $75, but right now I think it's like around $80 if I'm not mistaken. But it is essentially films that were thought to be lost to time, and they somehow found prints and did restoration work. And yeah, I've heard they're very weird films. Films at Home, the channel actually did a fantastic review of this set, so I would highly recommend checking out his video as well if you're curious. But I am very excited to actually dive into this set very, very soon. And then I picked up a couple items from a Goodwill. Nothing too crazy, but the first one I found was the movie Python on VHS. So I have this on DVD, but I figured for $1 I'd grab the VHS tape. And then there's 2 other DVDs that I grabbed. This one is Trapped in Paradise with Nicolas Cage. So I figured I can't go wrong for $1 with some Nicolas Cage. And the other one, this is actually one that I've been looking for a while. And I just never seemed to find it, but that was the film Blues Brothers 2000. So this is the sequel to Blues Brothers. It's been a very long time since I've seen this, but I've never been able to find this on DVD. I've only been able to, I've owned it for years on VHS, but I need to revisit these movies soon. And then I have here one item from Christmas, and so this is a Criterion, and that is the Battle of Algiers. So I am excited. This is spine number 249. So this is a film that I've been looking forward to checking out. It looks very, very interesting, but excited to check out that. And then the other day, me and my wife ended up going to an antique shop just to check out, see if they have anything interesting. And so I found a couple items there, one of which was a DVD. I think it was only like $2.80 or something, or it was marked down from the original price. So that is the film The Pool. And so this is a film that I feel like I heard about and it looked interesting. So I'm excited to check it out. Looks like a horror film, but very excited to check this out. But the really cool thing that I got at this particular antique store, this is something that I've had my eye on for a while, but I've just never actually seen one of these in person. I've always looked at them on eBay, but they're always, I think they run roughly at about $100 a piece. This one in particular, I got this for $32, I believe. And I was very, very excited because it's in pretty good condition. But that is, I guess I'll just show it, but I got myself a 16 millimeter film editor. If you're not familiar with what a 16 millimeter editor is, you basically can run film through the whole thing and it shows up, the picture shows up on this screen, but you're able to go one frame at a time because you can use these handles to turn the film like slowly through the whole machine. And this way, back in the day when you were editing film, you could go one frame at a time and decide if you want to cut, here at this frame or cut at this frame. So it's obviously it would be a very time-consuming process to edit a film, but I particularly wanted one of these because I have a ton of 16 millimeter film that I have no idea what some of this stuff is. I know a lot of it is like old, like educational stuff that they would show in like classrooms, or like a corporate setting, but I always wanted to kind of scrub through it and just kind of see, what's all on it. But hooking it up to the projector and letting it like play through, that always takes a lot of time to do. And especially you can't exactly fast forward through a projector. I mean, you can, but it's not quite the same. And I always wanted to just be able to scrub through it manually with one of these. And so, like I said, I've always seen them go for about $100 on eBay, mainly because of the size of these things and the weight. This isn't exactly light. It's a pretty heavy piece. It cost a lot to ship these. So I was very excited to actually see one of these in person for such a cheap price. So I've already been able to kind of scrub through some of the films that I have and just kind of like look at what they are. But I have a 8mm and / a super 8mm one of these that can do the same thing but for 8mm film, which I use pretty often when I'm looking through like different film that I have that's on 8mm. So I'm very, very grateful that I have this for 16mm. Someday it'd be nice to get a 35mm one, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. But yeah, this is probably the most exciting thing that I got out of everything recently. But this is a 16mm film editor. And the last item that I got, I actually just got back from the store getting this item. This is one that when it came out, I wanted to see it in the theaters, but it just kind of came and went and I never got the chance to actually go. And whenever I see this movie in stores, it's always on Blu-ray, but I've been looking for the 4K of the film. And so this is the movie The Fabelmans. And so I was actually at Barnes & Noble and they had it at 30% off of $35. And it has the slipcover, which I've come to learn, I guess, is out of print. But this is the exact type of film that I wanted, where it has a slipcover on 4K. And so this is the only Steven Spielberg film that I'm missing within my collection. So I'm already off to a great start of buying all my director films this year. But that is everything that I got over the last week or so. I hope everybody had a great new year. I did. It was a great time just to kind of relax. I'm really looking forward to this year of just watching some fantastic films and just kind of really focusing in on different aspects of my collection that I normally don't do so much. So with that, thank you guys again so much for all the support, and thank you for taking the time to watch this. I do appreciate it, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.